He is loved and revered around the world. But the Dalai Lama, the exiled leader of Tibet, is a source of anger and frustration for China.
He created social unrest and is trying to disrupt the Beijing Olympics.
Millions of Chinese people really feel this Dalai Lama is something very like demon.
He's the public face of Tibet's struggle for autonomy within China, an issue that followed the Olympic torch on its path to the 2008 Beijing Games.
China was saying, please give us peace and quiet so we can show off the new improved China to the rest of the world.
But within Tibet, pre-Olympic demonstrations unexpectedly turned to rioting and bloodshed.
It's ironic that the Chinese government accused the Dalai Lama of inciting violence when the one thing that he was doing with his every act was trying to tell all parties to forswear violence.
If violence becomes out of control, then my option is resign.
The spiritual and political balancing act of the Dalai Lama. Now on Biography. The streets of Chinese-controlled Lhasa in Tibet, March 2008. A demonstration marking the anniversary of Tibetan Uprising Day turns violent.
It's the anniversary of the final moment in 1959 when Tibet rose up against the Chinese and the Dalai Lama began his flight into exile.
Since 1959, the Dalai Lama, Tibet's spiritual and political leader, has been a refugee, living outside Tibet in neighboring India. In 2008, this annual Tibetan protest sparks riots, which spread across Tibet into neighboring territories. China responds with force. Foreign journalists are expelled from Tibet, cutting it off from the world. The international response is swift and unanimous.
I think it would be appropriate for the Chinese government to engage the Dalai Lama, his representatives.
And we believe that the Dalai Lama could play a very favorable role given his belief in nonviolence.